This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Pit road before some of those guys and take advantage of those fresh tires, but again, the gamble is hoping a caution don't come out and burn them.
Is that what David Ruderman's doing right now, short pitting, or is he in for trouble?
He was in trouble. He's and then we got a car in trouble here too. I don't know if we're going to get a caution or not. We got everybody bottlenecked up over here.
That's Carl Long in the 83.
He just got in the wall down in turns 1 and followed him all the way down into 3 and 4.
Ooh, boy.
Right in front of Casey Kane in the 38 car. Everybody has to go to the bottom of the racetrack because he's still wiggling down the back.
Welcome back to Rockingham. Martin Truex, after 55 of the 197 laps, leads at the Goodies Headache Powder 200 under our first caution of the day. And Jeff Hammond, take us through exactly what happened to create this caution.
Yeah, we're sitting here looking right now. You can see Justin Ashford car comes into the picture here, up into the wall. He goes right in the center of the corner. Car just break loose, and he slides up into the outside retaining wall and brought out our first caution of the day.
Well, Matt, Nextel Cup star Kevin Harvick is not having a good day so far. He started 9th, dropped all the way to 13th. Right now, listed 10th. He said his car is miserable on the tight side. To make matters worse, his earplugs are falling out, and there's trouble on the racetrack.
Johnny Benson's car slowed in turn 4, and he was piled into by the 56 of Regan Smith.
I think he had a flat tire. He wanted to get to pit lane, but he couldn't. Pierre type.
Johnny B broken.
Yeah, you can see he's got a left rear tire down. And he was trying to get the thing to pit lane, and not a good time to be trying to get to pit lane.
Watch Jason Keller try to make some racing room in the 22 on the bottom of the racetrack. Way on the bottom.
Yes, he was. You're down there where you get yourself in trouble because that transition between that apron and the banking is much different.
But there is grip on that white line. Those left tires, when they're really hot, they'll hook to that white line.
Kevin Harvick's view of it all.
See, that windshield's not near as clear. Great Biffle. He's in trouble.
The leader up in smoke.
You got more than a vibration right now, I believe.
What he's supposed to do, thing blows up, we'll get him next week. They know it'll run. They know they can win races. They know they can lead races. So not a great day, but not a terrible day.
CK. Black 38.
Yeah, that black 38 had trouble, but the guy behind him caused it too, the 00.
David Stremmy's helmet cam.
David Stremmy's out there 46 laps down just trying to run as many.
Kevin Harvick got what he wanted, a caution flag, but it wasn't pretty. The Goodies Headache Powders 200 under yellow because Aaron Fike spun up in turn number 3, and long after the caution waved was T-boned by Hermie Sadler. Both drivers are okay. You see them both, but the damage to those cars is heavy. Fike will lead the 43 down on the inside.
He gets cut off a little bit there.
Johnny Sauter
tries to stay off of Sauter, and in the process of doing that, he spins the car around. Whoa, that was a great move there. Bobby Hamilton squeezes through on the outside. Now, Fike's holding the car up here. He's not going to let it roll down the hill. He's going to lock the brakes up here.
Now remember, everybody's supposed to be slowing down right now. You're not gaining anything by racing.
The field is frozen. Now you're going to see this car start to roll, but I'm not so sure he didn't see Hermie coming and thought, oh, gee.
Oh.
That was a hard hit.
I think he saw that car coming, and he said, he's not going to miss me. Yeah, I mean, he's all the way up on the outside. I don't know. It's hard to say what a driver's thinking, but I think the 43, Fike thought he saw him coming. He said, oh, gee, I got to get out.
Here's how Michael Waltrip saw it.
And he saw all of that.
I agree, Darrell. You know, Hermie's coming to the high side. Well, I'll give him room up there.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought then he realized, oh my gosh, that is right in the driver's door.
Both guys got out and walked to the Hamlets, though. That says a lot for the integrity of these race cars.
And the 43 was just, I mean, he didn't have any damage. He just spun, and he was just sitting there. And the 43 was just, I mean, he didn't have any damage. He just spun, and he was just sitting there.
Hermie Sadler, his crew chief, and spotter will have a meeting in the Busch Series officials truck after this race is over. Johnny Sauter still working on Kyle Busch, 6th place. And Truex now 1.7 off the lead. There's Truex.
You know what a great run this would be for Martin Truex Jr. even to finish second. Remember, he sat on the pole at Daytona, got into the practice wreck, and then had the big wreck on Monday in the makeup part of that race. So this would be a good recovery for these guys even to come home second.
Didn't he finish second here last fall?
Second, yeah.
Matt?
In fact, under that caution, Kevin Bono-Mannion said, yes, we want the win, but let's also think of the bigger picture. We're 27th in points. Even though the Chance 2 team with Dale Jr. won and leads the Busch Series point standings coming in, which, by the way, the last time the same driver led both, the Big E, Dale Earnhardt, back in 1991 when they left Rockingham, but they want to come out of here with the win. Driver of the 8 is asking for all lap cars to go to the high side so he can try the bottom, Mike.
The problem is you don't have that many lap cars to deal with right now as they come by. 5 laps to go this time, and actually he was a little slower than Jamie McMurray. Actually, that lap a little quicker than McMurray.
25-second lead.
He's definitely nibbling away at that lead, and Jamie's getting ready to come up on the back of some slow cars here that could have an outcome in this race.
Trying to time Mark Martin for 4 in a row at Rockingham, and then it's the overall record, which is 5. Ingram won 5 in a row at South Boston, not 4, and Dale Earnhardt 5 in a row at Daytona. Martin's 4-peat is the most recent.
Jamie is, we're going to get 3 to go this time. He definitely is in some lap cars, but they seem like they're yielding to him pretty good. A little bit, one goes low, one goes high for him. But Martin Truex Jr. will have to deal with those same cars.
Yeah. But Jamie's good enough. His car's good enough. He can kind of pick and choose. He went right between them, so the car's obviously working really good for him.
And he's still the fastest car on the racetrack on the stopwatch. This battle won't give up. 6th place, Kyle Busch in the 5 with Johnny Sauter.
And they run 2 definite grooves. Johnny Sauter in the 27th. He's been hugging that white line since the drop of the green flag. Kyle Busch has had to run different lines.
With 2 to go, that's the best battle on the track, and looks like Sauter was there.
As they come to the line now for about, this should be the white flag lap actually for Jamie McMurray. He's going to clear Casey Kane to 38, smooth sailing from here. No more lap cars.
No, but that 8 car is there. I mean, you know, one slip.
He's not far back. 5 car lengths back.
One slip here off of either that turn 2 or down here in 3 and 4, and he's going to open the door.
2 of the young guns,
Here
Jamie
comes Truex.
McMurray.
He's driving that baby in there for all she's worth.
He bailed it in there. He did what he had to do.
And it slid up the hill on him. Jamie McMurray.
Bring it home, buddy. Come on. That's 4 in a row right here. 4 in a row.
Jamie McMurray wins the Goodies Headache Powders 200.
One thing I noticed about McMurray, he gets into the corner smoother than anybody I see here.
Trouble at start finish. Ashton Lewis and Kenny Wallace crash.
That was a battle.
Oh,
15.
come on, boy, slow down. Man.
Now, even on the last lap, the cars do not race to the flag if the caution is displayed.
Yeah,
but that all happened way behind Jamie McMurray.
And they're over here, they're across the finish line. Those guys are racing to the finish line. So,
Darrell, this has to be so rewarding for Jamie McMurray, though, to have accomplished what he has accomplished with 3 different race teams.
That is amazing right there, and it answers your question. Was it the car or the driver? Now we know.
Okay, now we know.
Ashton Lewis in his unsponsored car and Kenny Wallace in a pickup ride were battling for 15th at the flag when they collided. Coming off turn 4.
Whoops. Kenny come up in front of Ashton there to try to, I wouldn't say necessarily block him. That's just kind of what happens here. And you see the results.
Shame to tear up two good race cars in the last 100 feet of the race.
For 15th place.
And especially since that's Stanton Barrett's car, the 91 car that he basically put Kenny Wallace in where he could start this race.
We'll be back as Jamie McMurray has won 4 in a row at the Rock.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.